Hey everyone, welcome back to Lucky by Nature. Angelic Vixen here. This is your no fluff arc breaking news. In this episode, we will be talking about removals start today. A huge announcement will be dropped next week. A quick reminder about the guidelines on the modding contest. Gas bags are still not fixed. There is money available for mods. Wildcard's broken promises. And new mesh detection information has become available. As you know, this is your no fluff arc breaking news, so let's get right into it. I wanted to give you a quick reminder that today is the day that they're going to be taking those official legacy servers off the network completely. They will be permanently removed, so I really hope if you play on Legacy and your server was in that list that you were able to move your things to a safe server and not lose everything. All right, and now onto the exciting stuff we've got going on with Wildcard. We have a date and a time. The date, mark your calendars everyone, Monday, June 17th at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Twitch on the ARC channel to get the pizza. It's a joke because I guess it's called DiGiorno in Steam, and of course that's a pizza. So they have been like just running with it. Oh yeah, the pizza, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I think that's great, but do you guys think it's going to be a DLC that you have to pay for, like they were working on, let's say, an Arc 2 in the background, or a mod map? And I mentioned this in another video. I think it's possibly a mod map because we're kind of due for a mod map. Like I mentioned, we have, the island, then we got the center, then we got Scorched Earth, then we got Ragnarok, then we got Aberration, then we got Extinction. So if you look at that, technically, there's a slight pattern there, and that would mean maybe a mod map, especially if they weren't working on something in the background as big as like an Arc 2. A mod map that's nearly finished that their team could go in and, just fix up makes sense. I don't think, though, whatever they announce is going to be coming soon. I just hope, I really, really hope they don't do any of the nonsense they used to, like with the countdowns, because those never worked out for us. And as much as I appreciate all their positive changes, I just can't put my full faith in another countdown. The letdown was just so severe, and the feelings that you get from that kind of letdown just over and over and over again, you just never really come back for that. So I really hope the Wildcard just goes about it a totally different way. Like they announce it and say, okay, this is coming on this date, and maybe they'll actually like follow through. I don't know. I mean, I always try to give them the benefit of the doubt. They're human. Things happen. Mistakes happen. It's just we've been through a lot. Being a loyal ARC fan and player since the very beginning, you kind of go through the emotional turmoil with them. But I personally think it's going to be a mod map, and I did go into Steam and I looked to see which mod maps are nearly finished. Didn't find very many that are nearly finished. There are some fabulous ideas in there, though. I didn't find anything that was really different because, in my opinion, ARC needs something completely different than what we currently have. We have Aberration and Extinction, which are, the mystical, freaky, abnormal stuff. We've got Scorched Earth, Desert, we've got the island, we've got Ragnarok, and we've got the center. But, I mean, if you look at that, we need something different. And, the one map that I just wish was done is, I think it's called like Tiamat. It's an underwater map. That is going to be such a fabulous idea that no matter what, when it comes out, I'm going to go in there and play it because I am very excited. They need to get people in the water, and to have a water style map would be freaking awesome. But again, like I said before, I want you guys to tell me what you think. I mean, make your speculations, throw out your opinions. What are your thoughts? Even if we don't agree, I mean, that's fine. I just really, enjoy reading your comments. Even if I don't say anything, I go in there as much as I can and I read them because to me, your voice has, value. And I love hearing what you guys think because some of you guys, man, you call it. And it's so impressive. It really is. But let me know what you think. Are you excited? Now, on Monday, June 17th at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will watch this and I will record it because it's going to be on Twitch. I will not live stream it. What I'm going to do, if this is something that you're interested in, is I'm going to record it. I'm going to summarize everything they talk about during that, and I will make a under 10-minute news video about everything that they said because a lot of times they talk for a while, and a lot of that stuff is not necessary. I mean, not everybody has 45 minutes to an hour or longer to sit and watch something. So for me, that will be a news video. So be sure to look for that video. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and turn on your bell because, as I said, I work really hard to try to bring you, these news videos in summary form for your convenience. All right, and we do have a quick reminder for the submissions to the modding contest. You have until June 29th to enter your submission before voting begins, so be sure to put that on your calendar. That way you don't forget. Also, at the end of the contest, there will be a raffle held for each category. Voting gets you a chance to win an Arc Collector's Edition, which is really awesome, but even to make that better, it is signed by the members of the development team. So that is going to be an incredible win for whoever gets those, and I am so excited for you guys, and I wish you guys the best of luck. All right, so now moving on to the Gasbag issue. It has not been fixed on PvE. So if you are dealing with this currently, I am so sorry. It is not fixed. But the one thing you do have to look forward to is the fact that Wildcard is aware of the issue and said confirmed that it will be fixed in an upcoming patch. I don't know how long that's going to take, but the fact that they know about it and they are saying they're working on it is a positive, and that means, you know, hopefully in the very near future, you don't have to deal with that anymore in PvE. And we had another modding question. The person wanted to know basically if the winners would be integrated into the regular part of the game, the official part of the game. So basically console players could, you know, use it as well. And unfortunately, that is not the case. You are not guaranteed to go official if you win the modding contest. But said did say they will be getting a nice lump sum of money. So maybe they can't guarantee you that, you know, you'll be put into the official part of the game, but you do have the monetary gain, you know, for all of your hard work and effort. So I genuinely think that that is at least a positive. Overall, unfortunately, you know, I'm sure people create stuff and they're like, oh man, I would just love to see my friends on Xbox or PS4 play this, but that's not the case. They can't guarantee that, but at least you can get some money. All right, and we did have a question about dynamic bridges. If you've been around Arc for a while, you would know that Wildcard promised to put in dynamic bridges a really long time ago to the actual official part of the game, and it never happened. And, you know, honestly, it was probably, you know, the possibility of exploits and things like that, because people are very clever, and there has to be a very good reason why they didn't include it. And the reason I mentioned broken promises at the beginning of the video is because this is where he talks about it. Said responded to this question with precisely why we've been trying to avoid making promises or announcing things too early. Sometimes we, as devs, get excited about what we're working on and communicate things too soon, looking for that sweet spot between broken promises and leaving people in the dark. And I have to be honest with you, Sed is doing a fabulous job of keeping people in the light without giving us too many promises or saying things that will just never happen. And we basically know that. He has been trying really hard not to do that. And I have to be honest, he is probably one of the best community managers I've ever seen in gaming, and I genuinely appreciate all of his hard work. And at the end of the community crunch, they always put in the evolution event, but I want to make sure that you have the dates. So the evolution event will be going on Friday the 14th of June at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until Monday the 17th of June at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you will have the 2 times harvesting, 2 times taming, and 2 times experience rates. There's a lot of conversation going on Twitter right now about the new mesh detection and how it works. I think a lot of people misunderstood how it works in the beginning, including myself, and Said clears it up on exactly what they're doing. Now, there is a video that's out on YouTube right now that says that they can fix undermeshing completely with a new mod or a mod that was created for their servers. I'm not really sure. If you want to see that video so you can make an informed decision on what they're saying or based on maybe what you know, be sure to go over to Said's Twitter account. The link to his Twitter is in the description of every news video that I do, because I want to make sure that you have access to all of that information. But Said responds to that type of video basically saying they can fix undermeshing completely, and he says this: just a heads up, when we talk about mesh detection, that is what we're talking about. It does not take automated action, but we are just getting basically the same information. With that said, people can still get into the mesh, but they are basically getting that detection and they're keeping that data and those reports. Adam also said this on Twitter, where he said, you know, basically we have tens of millions of, you know, data points and things that we're collecting. So when we do a ban, we have the evidence to support that and back it up. So that's it for this episode of No Fluff Arc Breaking News. I intend to keep them short and straight to the point. If you like that sort of thing, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I will be uploading these every week. If you found yourself liking this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really means a lot to me. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Love you guys, and until next time, keep surviving.
My work saved the human race.